What's up, gamers, and welcome to another Gamer Jooce episode. You know we always get straight on into the content, and it is no different today. Number 10. How to expand your storage. Here is the first hack to getting the most out of your PlayStation 5. We're bringing you not one, but two ways that you can use to expand your storage capacity. As we already know, one of the PlayStation 5's major selling points is that it can play PS4 games. However, you can play PS4 games and store them on an external hard drive, leaving vital internal storage for PlayStation 5 titles only. This is the only way games don't take up the 667 gigabytes of storage on the internal SSD. Use an external HDD or SSD plugged into a USB port. By the way, USB 3.0 drives and above only work. Plug in the external drive when the console is switched on so that it will recognize the drive. Sometimes it won't recognize if you plug it in before turning on the console. Number 9. Never unplug your PS5 while it's still on. This is more of a piece of advice than it is a hack, but let's call it a hack for your peace of mind, as well as the well-being of your new expensive PlayStation 5. Here it is. Please don't unplug your console while it's turned on. Just like the PS4 did, the PS5 will beep at you like it's shaming you Cersei Lannister style, and you'll have to stand before angry screens telling you that's a bad idea. Number 8. How to easily transfer files from PS4 to PS5. Up next, here's this easy trick so that you'll be able to transfer files from your old news PS4 to your brand new PlayStation 5. If you want to take advantage of your PS4 and want to set up the new one using existing settings and installed games, you can transfer your files over via your local network. Before you do this, make sure you have the latest system software on both your consoles. Then you need to make sure your trophies are synchronized. You can do this by selecting options on your trophies and picking Sync with the PSN. Here's where two worlds collide. Now you need to set up both consoles for the transfer. There are two ways you can do this. Connect them both via your home router Wi-Fi or by LAN cables. Pro tip, the cables are dramatically faster. That said, don't worry if you just have one LAN cable. Just make sure that both the PS4 and PS5 are connected by Wi-Fi to the router, then plug the cable in each console's Ethernet port. Head to your settings on the PS5, hit System, then System Software, then finally pick Data Transfer. The next step is selecting your PS4 and Prepare for Data Transfer. Hold the power button on your PS4 until you hear a distinct beep. Pick all the content you want to transfer and select Star Transfer, and there you have it. Number 7. An energy conservation hack. We can argue that an energy conservation hack is the best hack there is. Next up, we have a conservation hack. What are the benefits of such a power hack? Your environment will thank you. Your green footprint on the world will thank you. Your power bill will thank you. Alright, so head on into your settings and open up the System menu and then pick Power Saving. There, you'll be able to design how long you would like your console and your screen to stay active during times of inactivity. The PlayStation 5 features separate timers for several things, including games and media playback. The PS5's power savings will allow you as well to set up a time limit for your controller. Number 6. How to make the most out of the share button. This is something probably a lot of people know already, but for those who haven't gotten their consoles yet, pay attention. Here's how to make the most out of the share button. You get to capture screenshots, videos, and a plethora of other awesome stuff. Here's a quick breakdown. If you don't want to have to go to the media gallery, the thumbnail will allow you to share, delete, and edit your capture. The video capture function allows you to save up to 60 minutes of your epic gaming time that just happened, even if you're not recording. You'll find that the middle icon can snap a screenshot. By the right side of the banner, there are two icons. One is for broadcasting, and the other allows you to alter your recording settings. You can turn the high dynamic range on or off. You can mute your own mic's audio, or if your party is annoying you, their mic audio. You can also adjust the resolution from the storage-eating 4K to 1080p. Here's an additional tip. There are two shortcuts to the share button. If you press and hold the button, it will snap a screenshot. If you tap it twice, it will save the prior 30 seconds of your gameplay by default. If you would like to customize that, go to your Captures and Broadcast menu in the settings and press Shortcuts for Create button in Captures to customize how long you want your clips to be. Number 5. how to invert your Y-axis. We've seen this feature from the Xbox 360, but somehow the PlayStation 5 has made it even cooler. It's the power to automatically invert your Y-axis on a system level. Keep in mind that this only works for a lot of PS5 games, but it won't for backward-compatible PS4 games. Alright, so to do this, head on over to your Save Data and Game/Apps settings and find Game Presets. There, you'll see options for games in the first person and third person. Then you'll find drop-down menus for the vertical and horizontal axis. Each has a menu, and the options offered are the same: Game Default, Normal, and Inverted. There are also options to automatically turn the subtitles on. Default game settings automatically set game difficulty, graphics mode, and camera movement for your games in Game Presets. Number 4. Don't use the PS5 mic for chatting. At number 4, we have this chunk of wisdom. Don't use the built-in mic in the PS5 to chat with your party and friends. See, the built-in mic, concerning your controller's vibration intensity and adaptive triggers, by default is set to weak and are generally less pronounced. This is instead of the standard strong level. So if you want to get the full immersive DualSense experience, it's probably best to invest in a different mic. Here's an extra tip for the DualSense. About the mute button, if you single press the mute button, you can of course mute the mic on the controller or headset, and if you long press the mute button, it will mute the entire game and system audio. Number 3. How to make sure you're playing the PS5 version. This has happened more times than a lot of people like to admit, so we know that a lot of games are dual play, as in they both have PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, but someday you can accidentally switch to the wrong version on the home screen. Here's how to make sure you're not playing the wrong version. The easiest way to be sure you're not playing the wrong version is to not download the PS4 edition. Then you'll find that when you hover over it, it says download on the main game screen instead of play. If it does state otherwise, click on the 3 dots icon in the Game Hub. If it lists the wrong version, pick the PS5 version so that they can be swapped. Number 2. How to save space. There's never enough storage, but this hack may be helpful. By default, you'll find that the PlayStation 5 automatically saves video clips when you get trophies. Now, awesome for you. You got a trophy, but if you want to free up a lot of space, disable the video clips feature. And finally, number 1, how to see your stats. Seeing those bright numbers are enough to make those 15 plus hours worth it. In the PlayStation 4, there was a feature that depended on each title when displaying in save files. Now, in the PlayStation 5, you can access where the console keeps track of your awesome game achievements. This includes how many hours you've played, the time since the game was last played, and more. And finally, we're rounding off our list with this epic hack. Sony has firmly stated that it does not have a public web browser, but determined fans have been able to access one anyway, and here's how. They found a hidden web browser where you can access virtually any site, bringing back the web browser compatibility that the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 had. So basically, a hidden backdoor was discovered through an option to link the PS5 with other services like Twitter. After selecting this option, players are taken to a page that asks them to log into Twitter. Then you can click the Twitter icon at the upper left corner to access Twitter's homepage. Now you're free to type in whatever URL you want. To speed up this process, use a USB keyboard. However, keep in mind that this is it unethical? Method of accessing the internet can be blocked if you log into your actual Twitter account on the console. So if you want to access the internet, don't link your Twitter account to your PS5. Alrighty gamers, we hope you enjoyed the list because that's going to wrap it up. If you did in fact watch the video all the way through, we appreciate you so much and hope you enjoyed it enough to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because we're always releasing more content. As always, we'll see you in the next one.